Yo, yo, they haven't lost a game yet, and they playing Giant this week, man. So they better be 8-0, dog. Unless the Giants go unbelievable.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. They do it big here in Houston.
Here we go, man.
It was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, we both 5-2, man. I need this win, Texans. Let's win in front of the whole crowd, baby. Don't throw in Jalen Ramsey's side, man. That's all I'm saying. It's not throwing that nigga side.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers for these two offenses.
I'm glad you brought up the numbers because sometimes it's hard to quantify a team's performance solely by judging the numbers. But I think with these two teams, what you see is a pretty accurate representation.
I got ball getting blown out by like 30 this game.
Bringing out the LA offense. Stafford, of course, all those years.
Yo, man. He got Big Ben in them, man. You let Denver Broncos beat you 37-zip. Yeah. But they is I think they only lost 2 games this season. Denver. Yeah.
On first down at Stafford. And his first look is incomplete.
Watch out, watch out for Higby.
The key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play.
How did my corner is out?
The key is having
when did he get hurt?
Playing at a high level. That's when you know you.
I got Telby, sir. When did nigga get hurt? Yeah.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford.
Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
What his division look like? I don't know who. Cause Baltimore doing terrible. Yeah, dude.
Time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny.
I know he led. I think Baltimore his division.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans ready to take over here on offense. And it's Deshaun Watson at the controls in his 5th season now in the NFL.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss. Okay? And he did say,
I got hit some bad points.
My stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Out to his left. It's caught by Mark Ingram.
Yeah, Mark Ingram, I signed you, boy. I signed you. I signed you for who? Yeah.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little.
Yo, man, they 1-6, man. Yo, man. They about to be 1-6. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna stay away from the nigga side.
Watson on 1st down. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive. INT.
About 1 point.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, he might get for the Rams. Yeah, he might get that win on the Lions. He might get that with the Lions. But whew, other nigga you would name him, I don't know, man. Yeah.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson on the move to his left.
Oh, fucking pick.
Picked off at the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. And he will bring it back.
This nigga let the strong safety come up and grab the football, man.
He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
You have the #1 defense?
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
33 yards that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
All we gotta do is score a
there,
touchdown, and we back in the game.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but they still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey.
I threw a pick. If I didn't throw a pick, man.
A 3rd down gain of 3
We stopped, yeah, but they're like back at 0.
Converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting.
We got 8.
Just too much.
I know we got 8.
Up on 3rd down.
They'll try the air now with Watson sliding out of the pocket, and he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And he's going to get forward for about
They're
5.
gonna just hold in. Now I got to get fucking 20 more yards.
Mr. Referee. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
The holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? And
oh, fuck.
Incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. And his kick is indeed good.
At least we got something on the board.
But still trailing, it's 7-3. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there's still
we had stopped in the first drive. They only scored on an interception on our first drive when we stopped them. So let's stop them again, fellas.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really...
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Gonna run the sweep here. This is Cup. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. To Michelle on the dump off. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the 50 at Stafford. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary.
That shit, because I don't believe that shit.
Yeah, 70 yards through the air. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
Might is. Yeah, man, motherfucker bad. He caught that bitch. That motherfucker bad, man. That fucking cheeky ass motherfucker didn't make that shit. Yeah,
so they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Gate is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Rams kick
Don't worry, we got score touchdown right here.
With the ball in the air.
We score touchdown, get the ball back. I'm playing man to man. No zoning, no zoning.
For a touchback. And here comes the Texans now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout and injured player.
When he came back there, yeah, I mean, like I could.
We'll step aside.
It would have been. It could have been a touchdown.
The play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lindsey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Watson rolling to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Watson out to his left. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to
come on, y'all got to give him block, dog.
Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
That second down play nets a -4.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And Ingram hauls it in. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Houston.
All right. Never got to stop him. Never got to stop on this drive here. We stopping this drive here.
Cut it to within a score. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they've lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be in the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here are the Rams to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams. From the gun, here's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Deron Payne picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
You definitely would have liked to have hit on that one, because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your
35 seconds, guys.
The Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
35.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
If I get in field goal range, 2 timeout, use it Alabama.
Away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot.
Oh, motherfucker on him. Switch the play up, dog.
It puts them in that position.
Switch the play up. I want you going that way.
On first down, it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. Open man right side is Ingram. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
All right, now Jalen Ramsey on that side.
From the 16, Watson on the move to his left. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
One more. I'm gonna do one more. I don't have. I'm throwing that bitch away.
On first and 10, Watson steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but
he can't. If he didn't come back down, if the dude didn't come back down, been a touchdown. Or damn field goal.
Now a handoff for Lindsey. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
I ain't gonna work. We get the ball back, man. We get the ball back.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Well, the pass complete. This one to Danny Amendola. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. Trying to run inside, but
you ain't blocking for him, dog.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Okay, yeah, I need 4. I need 4.
Make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. from the gun. Here's Watson. And able to find Kirk.
Good hold on the football, Kirkland.
The Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Just his second catch of the game.
We're gonna spread it. We're gonna spread them out.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Now it's Lindsey. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Philip Lindsey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
You might not be running some big yards, but man, that was a big play for us right there, man.
Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is
he back. No zone, because he beat the zone last time. We're going to sit back there, man to man. If we can beat man to man, we can beat man to man. But no big plays.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Yeah, they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
Once you go that way, and I'm going to spy the quarterback myself.
They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent.
You got y'all got to tackle him.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. On the handoff, it's Michelle. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Dude, I watched myself.
Seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off.
Yeah, I forgot. One more corner is injured. Starting corner. All right. Play ball. I need you to play ball.
In a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Another carry for Michelle on second down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Tough running right up the middle.
Let's hold him to a field goal, fellas.
And make him slow his pace or change direction. That's often the end result.
They'll run on first down. Michelle powers through and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
The field shorter. The field shorter. Since the field shorter, I'm gonna hit him with something right here.
When we come back, we'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Stafford. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first run.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot
Let's
at the
kick
end
that field goal,
zone,
nigga.
but it's incomplete. His kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Houston's offense taking over again, and we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive.
Come on, y'all block for me.
Yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Sometimes that's a danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20. In the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And they work this well. 27 yards there, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
From the gun on third, Watson dancing to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards at a first. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carried around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. On first down, it's Lindsey. He's to the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side.
Go nowhere.
The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Lindsey. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to lead that
right tackle got hurt.
In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Now Watson going to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Deshaun Watson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Sly is up and good. They will take a 7-point lead. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now Stafford and the Rams down 24-17, 2:23 to play. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Woods. He's still barreling through. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Fights him off. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Stafford to Kupp there for a Rams first down. Now Stafford. They'll check this one down to Michel. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Stafford now to throw. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Come on, where is the pick at?
It's incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now it's Stafford. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well. And it blanketed everyone on that play. They're able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity.